A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. Will bring you sports moments of your life, and I am Benny Kuji. Today on the show, Kariga is on the show. Let me put it that way. Kariga is, when you hear about Kariga, he's saying something controversial. And this today, Kariga is actually hitting on Chelsea, saying a lot of things about Chelsea and why he feels Chelsea may not be where everybody expects Chelsea to be. But before we go into that, let's bring you up to speed with the latest sport news around you and around the world. The Executive Committee of the Nigerian Football Federation has approved the recommendation of the Federation's Technical and Development Subcommittee for the appointment of experienced strategist Manu Garba as head coach of the Under-17 Boys National Team, the Golden Eaglet. Garba was the head coach of the Under-17 Boys that won the FIFA Under-17 World Cup trophy for Nigeria for the fourth time in the United Arab Emirates in 2013 and has also led the team on two occasions since then, including qualifying the team for the 2019 FIFA Under-17 World Cup finals in Brazil. The Executive Committee also endorsed the proposal by the Technical and Development Subcommittee for the appointment of experienced women's football tactician Moses Aduku as head coach of the Under-20 Girls National Team, the Falconet. Aduku takes over from coach Chris Danjuma. Aduku is highly respected in women's football coaching circles, having led Bayelsa Queens and Edo Queens Football Club with distinction in recent years. France and Paris Saint-Germain forward Ousmane Dembele has won the 2025 Men's Ballon d'Or award. Dembele emerged winner at the ceremony held at the Théâtre du Châtelet in Paris, France. The 28-year-old put up a superlative performance in the 2024-2025 season, helping PSG claim an elusive UEFA Champions League title and domestic treble. Meanwhile, Spain's and Barcelona women's Aitana Bonmati claimed the Women's Ballon d'Or for the third time in a row following victories in 2023 and 2024. Other winners of the awards of the various categories of the awards are the Men's Club of the Year was Paris Saint-Germain. Women's Club of the Year is Arsenal's Women. The Men's Yashin Trophies, it's Gianluigi Donnarumma. The Women's Yashin Trophy, Hannah Hopton. The Men's Gerd Muller Trophy, Victor Gyökeres. Women's Gerd Muller Trophy, Ewa Ponjor. Women's Copa Trophy, Vicky Lopez. The Men's Copa Trophy, Lamine Yamal. The Men's Jurgen Klopp Trophy, Luis Enrique. And the Women's Jurgen Klopp Trophy, Serena Wegman. These were the winners in yesterday's award. Our goalkeeper, Chiamaka Nadozie, came fourth. I think it's a good one for her. She came forth for the Females Yashin Award, and also the Nigerian coach also came fifth in the Jurgen Klopp Trophy for women. And for me, I will say congratulations to them because they actually tried and they did their best. So back to our topic of discussion. Ex-Liverpool legend Jamie Carragher has declared that Chelsea's current squad is incapable of winning the Premier League title. Carragher, who praised Chelsea's coach Enzo Maresca's performance so far, but strongly criticized the club's overall direction in recent years, particularly regarding recruitment and squad construction. Carragher expressed frustration that despite substantial spending, Chelsea still lack an elite goalkeeper, top-class centre-back, and a balanced, coherent squad. I actually think Enzo Maresca has done a brilliant job since he took charge. In his first year, he secured Champions League football, and the title was never realistically in contention. Achieving Champions League qualification through the league and winning the competition he entered is impressive. It's brilliant not just to beat PSG, but to utterly dominate them in the Club World Cup, he said. My criticism is aimed at Chelsea as a club over the past 3.5 years. How can you still have the team you have? And we say there is no chance of winning the league. Chelsea fans know this. Chelsea fans knows this. Reflects on Chelsea that they have won the league. Who are those goalkeepers? Peter Cech, Thibaut Courtois. They say everything a Chelsea fan needs to know, he added. My big problem with Chelsea is not Maresca himself, but how, after 3.5 years and significant expenditure, the team still feature the goalkeeper and centre-back currently starting that cannot win you the league. There hasn't been a league-winning side in 100 years with the players of that standard in those key positions for Chelsea. It's simply impossible. Do you agree with Carragher that Chelsea do not have the squad to win the Premier League, especially at the goalkeeping position and the defensive position? That is our question today. And the number to call is the number that we will call. I'll give the number much later. Do you agree with what Carragher is saying? Carragher is actually saying that Chelsea don't have that squad to navigate the Premier League and eventually win the Premier League. Do you agree with him? Especially he's pointing fingers at the defense, the Chelsea defense and the goalkeeping. From the beginning of the season, he has been saying it. Even when Chelsea won the Club World Cup, he has been saying that Chelsea goalkeeper is not a good goalkeeper. So do you agree with him? You can call us. Our number is 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. Those are the number you can call us and have your say on this. Let's see, we have a caller already. Hello?
Yes, Sporting, good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening.
Mr. Benny Kuji.
What is your name and where are you calling us from?
MC Oliver Nyikia, better known as Busy Brain, the king of sports.
Okay, Busy Brain.
Reaching you at the leading man market.
Thank God you are the first caller and a Chelsea fan. Do you agree with with Carragher?
Yes, partially I agree with him.
Why partially?
Yes, personally I've been complaining of the goalkeeping area. Sanchez, he has not been doing well, although he improved during the beginning of the season.
Yes.
But what we saw against Manchester United, it shows that he enjoyed this in the money at the FIFA Club World Cup. Then he has gone back to the previous art that we know him for. Before, he has not been performing well, but frankly speaking, the beginning of the season he tried. Then the match against Manchester United, look at the damage, the trouble he put Chelsea into. So beginning from that day, including the defenses, midfield, I also write off for Chelsea winning the Premier League. I did not see them winning the Premier League this time around.
Okay, let's just take it a little bit further. The Chelsea game against Manchester United. Who are you going to hold as the how would I put it? Who as the scapegoat for that Chelsea loss? Is it the Chelsea coach or Chelsea goalkeeper Sanchez?
You know, when it comes to football, I will say both. I cannot just single-handedly pick a player. The goalkeeper also contributed. For him committing that foul at that early stage, at least he would have allowed the goal to just enter if he know that he cannot control the ball. He would have allowed the ball to enter, but they would have come down to play the game.
Yes.
But for him playing rough at that particular place, it was a whole damage to Chelsea. And the coach now substituting the likes of Kopama and this person and this Brazilian star.
Extavo,
yes. For him to substitute that young guy at that very time, it was a very wrong substitution. Because that young man, only him, can break down the whole defense, the midfield of Manchester United. Yes, he used to dominate. Only he used to dominate the whole football.
Okay.
So for him to substitute those calibers of players, early it was a big blow to Chelsea.
Okay, thanks for that.
I wasn't happy with the coach together with the goalkeeper.
Busy Brain, I was waiting to hear from you for a long time. Finally, I heard from you.
Yes, but they are going to win the game tonight.
Okay. All right. Thanks very much for that one.
Coming on 7:45 p.m. They will win that one.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks for calling, Busy Brain. Luckily for us, we had a Chelsea fan. The first caller for the show is a Chelsea fan. He has given us his analysis for Chelsea's match. Before that match, we will discover that Chelsea played in the Champions League. They played in the Champions League. The Champions League result wasn't also good. They lost to Bayern Munich 3-1, and Chelsea are in a precarious situation right now. So you can also contribute and tell us your say on this. When you call our studio lines, call our studio lines on 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. Then you can also comment on our Facebook handle. Our Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makodi, and I'll be here to read your comments live. Let's just take a look at what Carragher said. Carragher said, according to Carragher, he is not even blaming Maresca for the woes in Chelsea right now. Hello? Oh, we lost that one. It's a drop call. He's not actually blaming Maresca. For him, Maresca has done very, very well. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Am I on to Speed FM Makodi?
Yes, you're on to Speed FM Makodi. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
I am one of your boy from Tungamaje, David Steven.
Okay.
Coach, how are you doing? Long time.
I am doing fine.
I'm really grateful, really happy to hear from you.
That's good.
It has been a while. After you coached us and left us in Tungamaje, I've loved to hear your voice.
You're hearing on Speed FM.
Yes, this is David Steven calling from Abuja.
Okay.
I'm really happy to hear from you.
Are you watching us on Facebook?
Yes, I'm watching you live on Facebook.
Okay, all right. Have your say on this, what we are talking about.
All right. My take on the Chelsea-Manchester United game. I'm a Chelsea fan. On that very day, truly, I see a mistake, maybe a jittery, or let me say it, mistake from the coach, even after the mistake from Sanchez. The unnecessary red card that he ought to have allowed the goal to go in, because it is better to be one goal down than to be one man down.
Yeah.
And after that mistake, I expected the coach which I will not blame him because at that moment he's still a championship coach. He is not yet matured. If it's a coach like Mourinho, at least he would have allowed that game to go on for like 10 minutes to watch the tempo of the game.
Yes.
Before making a quick substitution. Now, I expected him at that moment. You needed a player who, like in that midfield, we have Enzo, who is just a ball passer.
Yes.
Instead of a player that marks and also defend.
Yes.
What I expect him in that game, if you are pulling out a player from that game, pull out Enzo, bring somebody like Santos, who is a ball carrier and also a ball marker. He has the energy to attack and also energy to defend. Then you have a double pivot in the midfield.
Yes.
Caicedo, Santos.
Yes.
That would have given chance for Palmer, Neto, and Joao Pedro to attack. Estevao to attack. And that would have keep Man U defense to sit back.
Yes.
But immediately he made that wrong substitution. He gave chance to the Man U defense to also attack during the attack, to also attack Chelsea, which at the end of the day, it was not good. It was not good. At least, I think going forward, Maresca should learn from his mistake. As a coach, if you are preparing for a game, prepare also for a red card, because some days can be like that. It can happen.
Yes.
You should prepare for just such days so that at least you learn from your mistake and build up from there. So even though I've not given.
So you agree with what Carragher is saying, that Chelsea, with the squad they have, they can't win the Champions League, the Premier League.
Yes, I totally agree with you. I made a video about that on my page. I talk about it. I said a lot of us Chelsea fans and a lot of others tend not to agree with Carragher because because it's coming from somebody who is not a Chelsea player or it's coming from somebody who is not a Chelsea fan. Definitely we'll see him as an attack. But truly, what Carragher is saying, Chelsea cannot go far with somebody like Sanchez in the post and somebody like such defense that we have. Our defense cannot take us to where we are going to.
All right, thanks, Daniel. I'll call you after the show, then we'll continue. We'll talk.
Thank you very much, Coach. I'm really happy to hear from you.
It's nice to hear from you.
It has been long. Thank you, Coach.
Much. All right.
Have a nice day.
Okay, that was Daniel, one of my my players back then when I was a coach. Okay, let's put in together now. This is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi, and my name is Benny Kuji. This is Speedy Sports, and we are talking football. We bring you sports moments of your life. And today on the show, we are actually discussing something that a former Liverpool coach, player, legend, said about Chelsea. Like the last caller just said, Daniel, he said a lot of people won't want to agree with Carragher because he is not a Chelsea fan, and we know him for making controversial utterances and controversial talks that offends a lot of people. But he said that with this Chelsea squad that Chelsea is having, Chelsea cannot win the Premier League. What are his reasons for saying that? That he has been very critical of the Chelsea goalkeeper Sanchez. He's saying that if you look at the Chelsea squad of old, you will agree that Chelsea had never had or had never won the Premier League with such kind of goalkeeper. Talk about Peter Cech, talk about Thibaut Courtois. Chelsea had never had such kind of goalkeeper to win the league with. What about the Chelsea defense? The Chelsea defense, they are so prone to errors, little errors, and therefore they are punished. In the Bayern Munich game, they were punished by Bayern Munich for simple errors. In the Manchester United games, also errors, and therefore that was why they were punished. And he's saying that Chelsea cannot win the league with this kind of player. Now, what is your take on this? That is the question. What is your take on this? Do you think that Chelsea can actually win the league with this kind of players? According to Carragher, Chelsea cannot win this kind of player. So what is your own take? You can call us on 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. And you can also comment on our Facebook handle. Our Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. Let's just see some of the message we have on Facebook. David Steven is saying, please, how can I call in place? Okay, I just gave the number you can call, and you can keep calling using this number. And he says he's listening for the first time. The number I just called, the number you can always reach us through that number, and the program is Speedy Sports every day by 6:30. Okay, now let's go back to our topic of discussion. So while responding to this criticism, Maraska said anyone can say what they want. The main target is to continue to improve the players, continue to improve the team, and to close the gap. That is the main focus. With even this response of Maraska, I don't know if it's just me. I seem to have. He said his main focus is to improve the squad, to improve the players, and to close the gap. I think Chelsea has gone beyond closing the gap. For last season, for Chelsea never had any hope of anything. What they wanted was just Champions League football, and Chelsea achieved that, playing Champions League football. And now, I don't think Chelsea should be talking about closing the gap. They've already closed that gap with clubs like Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester City. What they should be doing is also fighting for this trophy. I don't know, maybe that is the reason why Chelsea are playing the way they do. But if you feel you have something to say about this, you can call. The studio line is 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. While we expect your calls, let's just do a quick one and take the live scores and matches that are on for today. Right now in the Spanish La Liga, Atletico Bilbao is down to Girona 1-0. While Espanyol is also down to Valencia 1-0. Later today, Levante will be playing Real Madrid, and Sevilla will also be taking on Villarreal. Those are the games in the Spanish La Liga. Today is the EFL in England. Burnley will be hosting Barnsley will be hosting Brighton, while Burnley will be hosting Cardiff. Fulham will be at home to Cambridge FC, while Chelsea will be going to Lincoln. Wigan will be at home to Wycombe, while Everton will travel to Wolves. Reading will be locking home with Wrexham, while Liverpool will host Southampton. Those are the games for today in the English EFL Cup. While for tomorrow in the AFL Cup also, Huddersfield will be taking on Manchester City. Newcastle United will also host Bradford United. Doncaster will travel to Tottenham, while Port Vale will host Arsenal. Those are the games for tomorrow. These are the games for tomorrow. For tomorrow also, La Liga standing. Getafe will be hosting Alaves, while Rayo Vallecano will travel to Atletico Madrid. Real Sociedad will also host Mallorca. Those are the matches for tomorrow. So I think while we're still expecting calls, and if you're just joining us, this is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. Will bring you the sports moments of your life, and my name is Benny Kuji, and we talk sports, and we bring you the sports moments of your life. Today we're talking about Chelsea. I wanted to hear from a lot of Chelsea fans. I don't know what's wrong with the Chelsea fans because they've lost 2 games. The Chelsea fans are scared of the season already. The Carragher is already telling you that you should be scared of the season. Winning the Club World Cup is no guarantee that you are going to win the Premier League, because the way the team is built, that Chelsea cannot win the Premier League. So what are the faults of Chelsea? What are those things that you think are the major problems of Chelsea? What do you think are those problems? You can call us. Maybe we still have time to take 1 or 2 calls. The studio line is 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868, and maybe just one more call, and then we'll call the show a day. If we're not having any call, maybe we'll just round the show here, because the time is actually against us. And this is how far we can go for the show. I'll see you tomorrow on Speedy Sports and Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. My name is Benny Kuji. I am saying God bless your heart. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM. Oh, yeah.